Dogs have their own secret language made from natural instincts, feelings, and hundreds of years of living with humans. Sometimes their weird habits leave us scratching our heads, but everything your dog does has a real reason behind it. In this video, we're finding out the true reasons behind your dog's everyday behaviors. Some will make you laugh, some might surprise you, and a few could even change how you understand your best friend. Number 1, why dogs sneeze so much? Here's a question that might blow your mind. What if I told you that your dog's sneeze during playtime isn't actually a sneeze at all? What if it's something completely different? Sneezing in dogs isn't always about allergies or dust. Sure, sometimes it's clearing out irritants like pollen or strong perfume scents, but here's the shocking truth. Dogs often sneeze when they're having the time of their lives. Think about it. Have you ever seen your pup let out that dramatic achoo right in the middle of an intense play session? They're not sick, they're literally celebrating. It's like their way of shouting, "This is absolutely amazing." But wait, there's more. Dogs even use these happy sneezes to communicate with other dogs, basically saying, "Hey buddy, I'm just playing, not fighting." It's like their built-in peace treaty. Now here's what you need to watch for. If the sneezing comes with thick or bloody discharge, that's when you should worry. But those excited play sneezes? That means you're doing something right. Number 2, why dogs tilt their heads. Okay, be honest with me. When your dog tilts their head at you, doesn't it just melt your heart instantly? But what if I told you there's actual genius-level thinking happening behind that adorable move? Here's what's really going on in that furry little head. First theory, they're basically adjusting their built-in satellite dish. By tilting their head, they're fine-tuning their hearing to catch every single detail of what you're saying. Pretty smart, right? But here's theory number 2 that'll surprise you. Their cute little snout is actually blocking their view, so they tilt to see around their own nose. It's like they're constantly adjusting their camera angle to get the perfect shot of you. And here's the mind-blowing part. Research shows that super intelligent dogs tilt their heads way more often, especially when they hear words they recognize. So when you say walk and get that adorable tilt, your dog is literally processing whether you're serious or just messing with them. Have you noticed your dog doing this more with certain words? Drop a comment and let me know which word gets the biggest head tilt from your pup. Number 3, why dogs yawn. Quick question. Have you ever yawned and then noticed your dog yawning right after you? Did you think it was just a coincidence? Well, prepare to have your mind completely blown. A study from Kyoto University discovered something incredible. Dogs catch yawns from their owners way more than from strangers. Why? Because they're so emotionally connected to you that they're literally mirroring your feelings. How amazing is that? But yawning isn't just about copying you. When your dog yawns at the vet's office or during a thunderstorm, they're basically saying, "I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed here." It's their stress signal. Here's something even cooler. Yawning is like hitting the reset button on their brain. It increases oxygen flow, helping them stay alert and focused. So whether they're waking up, calming down, or switching from playtime to nap time, that yawn is their way of transitioning. Dog behavior experts call it a calming signal. They use yawns to soothe themselves and everyone around them. Pretty incredible for such a simple action, don't you think? Number 4, why dogs lick other dogs' pee. All right, let's talk about the behavior that makes us humans go, "You gross!" But stick with me because this is actually fascinating, detective. Work, so your dog isn't licking pee because they think it tastes good, thankfully. They're using a special superpower called the vomeronasal organ, also known as Jacobson's organ. This incredible tool sits between their nose and mouth and works like a chemical analyzer. Here's what's mind-blowing. In one quick lick, they can instantly know another dog's gender, age, what they ate for dinner, their health status, and even if a female dog is ready to have puppies. It's like reading someone's entire social media profile in seconds. Think of it as the ultimate neighborhood gossip network, but way more scientific. While we need to ask, "Hey, how are you?" dogs just need one sniff to get the full story. As disgusting as it looks to us, this behavior is completely normal and actually shows how incredibly sophisticated their senses are. Pretty amazing when you think about it, right? Number 5, why dogs destroy things when you're not home. Let me guess. You've come home to find your favorite shoes turned into confetti, or maybe your couch cushions exploded all over the living room. Before you think your dog is plotting revenge, let me share what's really going on. First possibility, stress destruction. Think about it from their perspective. Thunderstorms, fireworks, or even just a change in your routine can send them into panic mode. Chewing becomes their way of dealing with anxiety, kind of like how some people stress eat, except way more expensive for you. Second scenario, separation anxiety. The moment you leave, some dogs genuinely panic thinking you might never come back. Destroying your stuff isn't revenge. It's them having an emotional breakdown because they miss you so much. Third reason, pure boredom. Without enough mental stimulation and exercise, dogs create their own entertainment. And unfortunately, your furniture makes a great chew toy when there's nothing else to do. Here's the key. With proper exercise, mental challenges, and clear boundaries, you can redirect that energy into positive activities. Your dog isn't being bad. They're just trying to cope with big emotions. What's the craziest thing your dog has ever destroyed? Share your horror stories in the comments. We've all been there. Number 6, why dogs circle before lying down. Have you ever watched your dog spin around in circles 3 or 4 times before finally settling down for a nap? You might think they're just being picky about their sleeping spot, but this behavior goes back thousands of years. Here's the fascinating truth. Your domesticated house dog is still following ancient survival instincts. In the wild, dogs would circle to flatten tall grass, check for dangerous creatures like snakes or insects, and create a comfortable sleeping area. They were literally making their own bed. But there's more to it. Circling also helped them figure out wind direction so they could catch the scent of approaching predators or prey. Pretty smart survival strategy, right? Even more interesting, some experts believe the circling motion helped regulate their body temperature. By moving around, they could determine the best position to stay warm or cool depending on the weather. So when your pampered pooch does their little spinning dance on your expensive dog bed, they're actually performing a ritual that kept their ancestors alive for thousands of years. It's like having a direct connection to their wild heritage right in your living room. Does your dog have a specific number of circles they do, or do they have their own unique pre-sleep routine? Number 7, why dogs follow you to the bathroom. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the dog in the bathroom? Do you have a furry shadow that follows you absolutely everywhere, including your most private moments? You're definitely not alone in this. Here's what's really happening when your dog insists on being your bathroom buddy. First, and most importantly, you're part of their pack. And pack members stick together. In their mind, going anywhere alone could be dangerous, so they're basically saying, "I've got your back, human." But there's a deeper psychological reason, too. Dogs are incredibly social creatures, and being separated from their favorite person, that's you, even for a few minutes can create mild anxiety. Following you everywhere is their way of making sure the pack stays together and safe. Here's something that might surprise you. Your dog might also be protecting you during what they perceive as your most vulnerable moments. Think about it from their perspective. You're sitting still, not paying attention to your surroundings, so they're on guard duty. And let's be honest, sometimes they're just hoping you'll give them attention or maybe sneak them a treat when you come out. Smart thinking, right? How clingy is your dog? Do they follow you everywhere, or do they give you some privacy? Share your funny bathroom buddy stories in the comments. Number 8, why dogs bring you their toys. Picture this. You're sitting on the couch minding your own business when suddenly your dog appears with their favorite squeaky toy and drops it right in your lap. Sweet gesture, right? But do you know what they're really trying to tell you? When your dog brings you their most prized possession, they're doing something incredibly special. In the dog world, sharing valuable resources is a sign of ultimate trust and affection. They're basically saying, "You're so important to me that I want to share my most treasured item with you." But here's where it gets even more interesting. Sometimes they're not just sharing, they're actually asking you to play. That toy drop is their way of saying, "Hey human, want to have some fun together?" It's like they're handing you an invitation to their favorite game. There's also a pack mentality aspect to this behavior. In wild dog packs, bringing gifts to the pack leader shows respect and maintains social bonds. So when your dog brings you toys, they might be acknowledging you as their beloved pack leader. And here's something really sweet. Some dogs bring toys to comfort their humans when they sense sadness or stress. They're offering their most comforting item to make you feel better. If that's not pure love, I don't know what is. Number 9, why dogs put their paw on you. Picture this scene. You're just sitting there, maybe watching TV or scrolling your phone, and suddenly you feel that gentle paw on your leg. Sweet, right? But do you know what's really happening in that moment? That paw placement is actually your dog's version of tapping you on the shoulder, saying, "Excuse me, human, I have something important to discuss." Maybe they need a bathroom, break, want some belly rubs, or they're hoping you'll share that snack you're eating. But here's what makes it even more special. Sometimes that paw isn't asking for anything at all. During scary moments like thunderstorms or fireworks, that gentle touch is them saying, "Please tell me everything's going to be okay." Think about it. Out of everyone in the world, they chose to reach out to you. That's pure trust and love right there. So next time you feel that paw, don't ignore it. Give them a scratch, say something sweet, or just acknowledge them. Trust me, it means everything to them. How does your dog get your attention? Do they use the paw method or do they have their own special way? Number 10, why dogs shake when they're dry. Final question for you. Have you ever seen your dog shaking when they're completely dry and wondered if something was wrong? Well, most of the time, there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Let's decode the different types of shakes. First up, the morning wake-up shake. This is like their version of stretching and saying, "Okay, world, I'm ready for action." After a good nap, they shake to wake up all their muscles and get their system running. Then there's the excitement shake. Ever notice your dog trembling right before walk time or when they see you come home? They're so happy they literally can't contain it. It's like they're vibrating with pure joy. Sometimes you'll see anxiety shakes after stressful situations like vet visits or during car rides. They're basically shaking off the nervous energy, trying to reset their emotional state. And don't forget the cleanup shake. After rolling in grass or getting dusty outside, they shake to freshen up, kind of like their version of brushing off. But here's when to pay attention. Frequent head shaking with scratching might mean ear problems. And if shaking comes with other symptoms like weakness or vomiting, definitely call your vet. What's the weirdest thing your dog has ever brought you as a gift? I bet there are some hilarious stories out there. Understanding these behaviors helps us connect with our dogs on a completely different level. Every shake, tilt, yawn, paw touch, circle, follow, and toy offering is their way of talking to us. The more we learn their language, the stronger our friendship becomes. Which of these 10 behaviors surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and if this video helped you understand your furry friend better, smash that like button and subscribe for more amazing pet insights.